Farming has always had a romantic appeal for many. In the early morning light, one can see why, with cattle grazing peacefully, bathed in sunshine. But the reality of farming can be very different. In Northwest, drought conditions have left many farmers struggling, with harvest being, on average, half of what they have been in the past, and in some places, a mere quarter. According to the Department of Rural Development and Land Reform, more than 76,000 land claims out of 89,000 have been settled to date. More than 26 billion rand has been spent on the land restitution program by the beginning of 2012. And 1 billion rand was paid in compensation to land claimants in the 2012-2013 financial year. According to government, 70% of land claims settled to date were settled by means of financial compensation. Some say one needs to look at the quality of land reform processes though, and not just quantity.
The kind of land reform that we're seeing now is not contributing to poverty reduction, and I think most dangerously, it's not addressing the political grievance that still exists within society very strongly, that land was taken away from people.
Government accedes that there is more that needs to be done.
Significant progress has been made, but it's been slow, and we are learning from that. If we may just say, the very existence of the department was a recognition by government that we needed to take additional extraordinary steps to pull our action together.
Abram Manuel farms on 500 hectares of communal land in Brooksby. According to tribal rules, he has only 15 hectares allocated to him, but he rents and farms the rest of the land from other villagers. He was recently recapitalized by the Department of Agriculture in Northwest, which has enabled him to invest in much-needed equipment. He has no surety and stability when it comes to his land though. From one year to another, he might have to forfeit his productive land, leaving him unable to invest in infrastructure, such as irrigation, which could make a huge difference to his crop yields.
It's difficult for people because they don't have money. Black people don't have money, so they struggle to work, but at least government has helped us. Now we can see where we can go.
Grain SA is involved with the mentoring of emergent black farmers and sees while land remains of critical importance, it is also important to make a distinction between the need for land and the ability to generate an income from that land and create food security.
There's a need to own land. There's a need for income. Owning land and income, need for income, they have nothing to do with each other. It's only when you find individuals who want access or want to own land in order to generate an income. They are farmers. They are the entrepreneurs that will keep the land productive, that will keep it sustainable.
In stark contrast to other successes stands the Twane farm. Mutusi Twane's fences are dilapidated, his camps overgrazed, and his frustrations mounting. He has been waiting for almost 3 years for government to recapitalize the farm he leases from it. Infrastructure on the land is falling apart, and he lost 32 heads of cattle last year to the drought. According to Agri Northwest, a big problem with land reform is the so-called large group dynamic.
It's a large group of people who are restituted on a specific area of land with limited production capacity, and there are expectations that those people will have a better life on that area of land, which is simply not feasible, taking the quality and the quantity of resources into consideration.
Tandolulwa and his family have been farming for generations. His father plowed with a plow that required 10 donkeys to pull, a far cry from how he now cultivates his soil. In 2007, Tando received a 35-hectare plot from government through the land redistribution program. Through working together with other redistribution beneficiaries and leasing more fields, he now farms almost 500 hectares with his son and employs 8 permanent workers and up to 80 casual workers. He grows dry beans, maize and wheat on the land and plans to plant sorghum next year.
To be a successful farm, you must really work hard work, because it's, to take chance on the farming, you'll never come be successful.
The consensus seems to be that while there are good policies in place, and those do need to be implemented, at the end of the day it will depend on the individual whether land reform becomes a true reality. Christelle de Toy, SABC News, Mafeking.